Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the T69. It's an American Tier 8 medium tank. The map is Sacred... No, is it? No, it's Pearl River. This used to be my favorite map until they added the middle section. When that middle pass wasn't there, there used to be a battle at the bridge at the D0 area, and it was an awesome battle, and I was really good at it, and I was always able to kill tanks and win the game. Then they added this middle pass, and that battle just ended, and it's really sad that they did that. It was one of the dumb changes that they made to the game. So I am going near the center of the map. I'm going to keep an eye out for where the enemy is, and I'm going to relocate depending where the enemy shows up. Maybe I'll try and flank him from behind. Obviously I was spotted, so I got to be careful. Oh no, I guess I wasn't spotted. I spotted a tank.
Ready to fire. Penetration.
Roll.
Target unlocked.
You better back up.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
They have one SPG. My team did not advance at all. A bunch of chickens on my team. Okay. I am concerned about their higher tier tanks. I don't know where their higher tier tanks are. Let's see if we can get behind them. Okay, so it looks like they've dealt with whatever threat was there, except for the Pershing.
Target acquired.
Come on.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
I want to get out of here. I don't want to get hit by that low. He's got a long reload.
Ready to fire. One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel. Target released.
There should be a tank right here. He's probably reloading.
Ready to fire. Penetration. We've lost the track. Enemy armor. They're knocked out.
I'm going to reload. Head back up the way I came. Nobody killed the Pershing. I've got low hit points. I got to be careful. I'm not going to have any allies. So I have to surprise that Pershing. And I don't think I did. Did you shoot at me?
Ready to fire. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
The only thing I can do is hightail it out of here. I have to reload. Ah!
We're dead for. Everyone get
I was thinking about going behind that house, but it wouldn't have mattered. He still got me. I could have gone behind that house right there, but I wasn't looking back to see where he was. Okay, so I got 2 kills, and because it was all close combat and I got some spotting damage, I'm probably going to get good experience for the team. This is a tank I would like to get, the RU-251. He should have no problem killing that low, but he's got to be careful. Go now! Oh, stupid. You should have gone. Maybe he's reloading, but once the low shot... I don't know why he didn't go. I don't know what the reload time is on this RU-251. Okay. Maybe he's just afraid. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't shoot at that low. He or maybe the object was aimed at him. I don't know. I can actually get the Pershing right now. I've already researched it. I think it comes after the T69. Yeah, bad move. You suck. Okay, where are these guys? They're all at the cap. I'm waiting to buy a T28. I just need a little bit more cash. Or maybe I'm going to get the T28 prototype. I hope it's not this tank.
It's working, but not very well.
Well, I don't know if we're going to pull it off. They got a lot of tanks on their team. What they should do is they should just spot the enemy tanks and let the artillery hit them. So that's the proper thing to do. This type of a situation is to just spot, let the artillery hit those tanks. This guy doesn't know how to play. I mean, he's not spotting the enemy. There's no reason not to do it right away. Now this guy doesn't know how to play. They're going to surround him. They know where he is. They're probably flanking him right now. 5 tanks. And he's letting them shoot at him. I mean, this is not the right strategy. And as you can see, they were, in fact, making their way around. What he should have done is spotted them and then ran and hid somewhere. And when they're unspotted, you have to go spot them again. And there's no reason to pause or delay. You do it immediately. You know, the artillery needs to see the targets. So now he's stuck. The only thing he did... Oh, he killed himself. I hate it when people do stuff like that. That's a T69. It was Pearl River. 2 kills. Got number 2 for the team. Even though we lost. I'm going to get into another game with the T69. Steps, okay. They only have 1 artillery. If they had 3, I would have been very happy. I like to play the most difficult positions in the game. I don't follow the team. I try to be on the front lines. That means I'm going to go up the center. It's also a great way to go kill the enemy artillery. They only have 1. I'll still try and do it, but it's more fun when you can go and kill 3. Especially with an autoloader. You do have to be careful in the center because there might be other tanks coming down the center. Usually there's nobody. And what they do is they do like to camp out at the other end.
Time to roll out.
So you got to watch out for their campers too. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take up a position. Okay, if he's going to spot, I don't want him to be in front of me. I want to be in front of him. Otherwise he's going to take my spotting damage. So I'm going to keep up with him. And if he takes a spotting position, I'm going to take his position in front of him. Wow.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Oh, you're not you're not an autoloader? That's too bad. Well, I didn't kill him. It'd been nice if I did.
Permission to engage. Enemy armor is damaged. Where'd they go?
Okay, so I wasted a shot. I'm going to sit over here and hide. While I reload and become unspotted. I'm going to try and spot that tank again, or spot anybody. You can see it's very dangerous where I am.
Ready to fire.
He's no match for me.
Target lost. Target acquired. Enemy is hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Track hit. One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel.
I gotta get out of here.
We're done for.
Okay, so that's what
Everyone
happens.
down.
And you gotta ask yourself, why are there 2 light tanks all the way back at their base? There's something wrong with their team when that happens. It's sad that I didn't kill that tank, but that's the game, you know. The good thing is I get 100% of all the experience that I earned for all the damage that I did. And anyone else who may have hit these tanks, which nobody did, I would have gotten their damage. I got spotting damage for the T25 and for the WZ. When you total that all up, I know I didn't get number 1 for the team, but I'm sure I got maybe the 4th or the 5th position or something like that. Maybe even got in the top 3, I don't know. I'm not going to wait around to see. So I am going to put it on another tank. We'll put it on this Bulldog. We will put it on. Let's get in the 13-9. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, so he's in the enemy territory. It took him a while to get there. It would have been nice if he went with me, and together it would have been a whole different game. You know, it was a lot easier for these guys to come in once I cleared everything out. Yeah, I figured he did something like that. He disappeared too fast. And no one has killed the enemy artillery. Yeah, this AMX 1390 appears to be going in the wrong direction. I would have gone back north, but that's okay. They took care of him. And you never know, he might be reloading. It's 8-7. You'll note that there's a guy near the base but not on the base. It's kind of stupid. They're heading towards our base. We really need to have somebody capping to put the pressure on them. Capping will get some of their team to head back to base, which could alleviate pressure somewhere else. M41 is probably reloading. He does get a lot of shots. Nice. 1390 probably gets 8 shots. He could easily kill any of these tanks. He should go for that KV-4. I hope he does. I would go for the Yag Tiger. Absolutely go for that Yag Tiger. Could have been me. And I've played this game a lot. If I play very aggressively. When I sit back, our allies don't do anything. They sit back too. So I know that what I did made a difference. I wish I had seen it through to the end. But it does make me, more skilled. It improves your skills. You never know what's going to happen. It's different every time you play. The last thing you want to be is outnumbered. You know, when he came in, this AMX 1390, the defenses here were a lot easier. He's only going up against one tank at a time. I had to go up against many tanks. In fact, there were 4 tanks. There was the T25, there was the Sturmpanzer Emil, and there are 2 light tanks. So it's always more difficult earlier in the game. Now, nobody went for their artillery yet? Their artillery is still alive. But their artillery is not going to do so much damage because you got fast tanks left in the game. We know where the enemy is. They should be hunting those tanks down. Ideally, the tanks should all be ganging up on... You know, our team would be better off if they ganged up on tanks. There's only the STI left. You know, which obviously they're going to all go after the STI. Even though it doesn't look like they are. I'm sure they are. So there's little the M12 can do. Ideally, he should be heading towards our base in order to cap. That's his last resort. Doing things like suiciding is just stupid. You know, they should always try. Suiciding is not trying. The guy with the T69 is claiming that our team cheated or something. I would have gotten closer to the STI and hit him on the side, but you know, that's okay. They still killed him. Wish I could have seen where that shot came in from. I really think that another tank might end up being the one to spot. Oh, there he is. So he did the right thing. The enemy artillery headed towards our base. Completely the right strategy. He didn't make it all the way to the base, but he was close enough that at least he was making an effort. He had the option of capping. Let's see how I did. As you can see, you know, I didn't do so bad. I was number 5 on the team, even though I was one of the first ones to die. It's sad that I died. If I had survived easily, I would have been way ahead of these guys. But unfortunately, you know, I died. That's what happens when you play the game. When you're the first one spotted, the enemy will swarm on you. Okay, so that's the T69. I'm going to take a break. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.